Good morning, Junior 6. How are you today? Let's start to solve weekend sheet number 5. Okay. Number 1. Complete the following. Number 1. Liquids what by heating and what by cooling. The liquids can what by heating. By heating, the liquids is expand. Liquids are expand by heating. So liquid expand by heating and contract by cooling. Expand, Junior 6 means its volume increases. Its volume by heating, the volume of the liquids increases, so they get bigger. But by cooling the liquids, by cooling their volume contract. Which means their volume gets smaller or decrease by cooling. Number 2, the main idea of thermometer action is changing the watt of liquids inside as the water changes. The main idea of making a thermometer is changing the volume of liquid, by changing the temperature. By changing temperature. So the volume change, the volume of liquid change by changing the temperature. Number 3, what and what are kinds of thermometer? What and what are kinds of the thermometers? Kind of the thermometer, we have 2 kinds of thermometer. Number 1, which called medical and Celsius thermometer. And Celsius thermometer. Number 4, the medical thermometer consists of what? The medical thermometer consists of mercury bulb, and what with the construction? The narrow tube inside it, it's called capillary tube. With construction and thick transparent glass tube. Number 5, the medical thermometer is characterized by the presence of what? The medical thermometer characterized by the presence of constriction. It's characterized by the constriction above the mercury bulb. Number 6, the scale of the medical thermometer starts from what and ends at what? It starts from 35 degrees, 35 Celsius degree, and ends at 42 Celsius degree. 42 Celsius degree. Number 7, we use what to sterilize the what thermometer? We can use alcohol. We use ethyl alcohol. We use ethyl alcohol to sterilize the medical thermometer. Number 8, water freezes at what Celsius degree? Water freezes at 0 Celsius degree. Water freezes at 0 Celsius degree and boiled at 100 Celsius degree. Here Give reason. Question number 2. Give reason for the following. Number 1. The medical thermometer must be put in ethyl alcohol before using. Why we should put the medical thermometer in ethyl alcohol before using? Why? To sterilize the medical thermometer. To sterilize it, or to sterilize the medical thermometer. Number 2, we must shake the medical thermometer well before using. Why we must shake it? Why we must shake the medical thermometer? Why? To force the mercury. To force the mercury goes back to the mercury bulb. To the mercury bulb. To force the mercury goes back to the mercury bulb. Number 3, the medical thermometer can't measure the temperature of iced water. This question is very, very important. Why? Why the medical thermometer can't measure the iced water? Why? Because the medical thermometer range, the range of the medical thermometer is from what to what? From 35 to 42. But the temperature of iced water iced at 0 Celsius degree. So the medical thermometer can't measure below 35, the degree that below 35, it can't measure 34 and 33 and 32 and so on till reach to 0 Celsius degree. So the answer here, because the medical thermometer, well, the scale of the medical, because the scale of medical thermometer is from 35 Celsius degree to 42 Celsius degree, and the temperature of iced water, is 0 Celsius degree. Number 4, mercury is used in thermometer. Here the answer, because the 5 reasons why the mercury is preferred to making the thermometer. Why? Because mercury is a liquid metal. Number 1, liquid metal. Liquid metal can be seen. Liquid metal can be seen. This is number 1. Number 2, it's a good conductor of heat. It's a good conductor of heat. Number 3, regular expanding material. Regular expanding material. Number 4, doesn't stick to the wall of the capillary tube. Also doesn't doesn't stick to the walls of capillary tube. Last one, it remains in liquid state between -39 to 357. So it remains in liquid state between -39 Celsius degree to 357 Celsius degree. So it gives you a wide range of measurements. So because mercury, the 5 reasons again, mercury is liquid metal, can be seen, good conductor of heat, regular expanding material, doesn't stick to the wall of the capillary tube, and it remains in liquid state between -39 to 357. Last questions here, mention the function of, what is the function of thermometer? Thermometer, it's the device used to measure, device used to measure the temperature. Used to measure the temperature. Number 2, the medical thermometer. The medical thermometer used to measure the temperature of human body. Used to measure the temperature of human body. The temperature of the human used to measure the temperature of the human body. Number 3, Celsius thermometer. Celsius thermometer used to measure the temperature of liquids. The temperature of liquids. Number 4, mercury in thermometer. The mercury inside the thermometer, it's used to make the thermometer, the liquid, it's the liquid metal, that expand and contract, by changing the temperature. It's the liquid metal that expand and contract by changing the temperature, okay, inside the thermometer. Inside the thermometer. So Number 5, the constriction of the medical thermometer. What is the function of constriction? It prevents the mercury from going back to the bulb quickly. From going back to the bulb quickly. Prevent the mercury from going back to the bulb quickly. Number 6, the ethyl alcohol. What is the function of ethyl alcohol? Ethyl alcohol used to sterilize the medical thermometer. Sterilize the medical thermometer. Used to sterilize the medical thermometer. Okay, thank you, Junior 6. Goodbye, see you soon.